Hi everyone, today we're gonna practice doing some equations. Right, the first two. Alright, so I got 1 equals 9 plus m. This might look a little confusing because usually we have like 1 equals 9 plus x, but this is the same thing as m is just a variable, right? So it can be like any letter which represents a variable. Alright, so what I have to do is to isolate the m, the variable. So that we have to subtract 9 from each side. We'll get minus 8 equals m. That's your answer. Our next one. Negative 14 equals b minus 10. Same thing. B is just a variable. It can be any letter. It can be A, B, C, D, E, X, Y, whatever. Right. So, to solve the equation, we have to try to isolate the variable, the b in this case. To do that, we have to add 10 to each side to get rid of this minus 10. By doing that, we'll get b equals negative 4. And that's your answer. Right, next two problems. 64 equals negative 8a. This is like 64 equals negative 8 times a. Same thing. To do that, to solve the equation, we have to try and leave the a by itself, kind of isolate it, right? And to do that, we have to divide each side by negative 8 to get rid of this multiplying negative 8. Alright. So get rid of this. And what we'll get here is negative 8 is equals to a. And that's your answer. Alright. So here, negative 1 equals 8 plus x over 4. So, to solve the equation, we have to try to isolate the x. But we cannot do that yet because we have this number and this number. First, what we have to do is we have to multiply each side by 4 to get rid of this divided by 4. We'll get 8 plus x equals negative 4. And now we can subtract 8 from each side to get rid of this 8. And we'll get negative 12 equals x. That's your answer. The final set of problems for today is 5n plus 7 equals 72. Alright. It's same one as this. Well, a little bit harder. So, we have to try and isolate the variable, in this case, the n. So, to do that, we have to subtract 7 from each side. Right? To get rid of this 7, we'll get 5n equals 65. And now we can divide each side by 5 to get rid of this 5 right here. And what we'll get is n by itself equals 13. And that's your answer. Right, and last problem for today. X plus 5 divided by 2 equals negative 4. So, just as in this one, first step in this equation will be to multiply each side by 2. For what? To get rid of this. This is same as x plus 5 divided by 2. This is same as this, you see? So, to get rid of this divided by 2, we have to multiply each side by 2. And then by doing that, we get rid of this. And we just get x plus 5 equals -8. And now we can isolate the x, and we can subtract each side by 5. We'll get x equals -13. Alright, that's your answer. Alright, hopefully that was helpful to you. And if you have any questions, if you have any like example problems you want me to go over, just comment down below. Thanks you.